Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome Admiral Retd, India's Naval Chief, distinguished participants from India and abroad, members of IDSA's Executive Council, members of Delhi's strategic community, students and friends from the media to this 17th edition of Asian Security Conference. As you know, momentous changes were taking place in 1990s. But at the same time, Asia was also attempting to rise from a 2-century-old backwardness and marginalization. There were interstate problems, of course, and there were lack of institutions which prevented peaceful resolution of problems. Simultaneously, this most densely populous region of the world, which was seen by some as culturally unsuitable for modernity and economic rejuvenation, despite having dominated global economy just 250 years ago, was witnessing spectacular growth, particularly in the Asian tigers or the tiger economies. China had already made some progress, and India was opening up its economy. But at the same time, East Asian currency meltdown in late 90s, and nuclear tests in South Asia changed the landscape yet again, and it had its own impact on economic, social, political and strategic issues. Now, despite such important developments taking place in the Asian region, Asia and its security concerns were hardly discussed on the global fora. The region was neglected, generally speaking, and it was at that particular time that IDSA thought that Asia is too important to be ignored, and we started off with our first Asian Security Conference in 1999. And the theme of the conference was Asian Security in the 21st Century. This conference received traction going forward and has continued ever since, and this is the 17th conference in the series. The 17th conference, that's the current one, will focus on Asian security, comprehending the Indian approach. The conference will deal not only with India's approach to Asian security thus far, but also on its anticipated strategies and roles in shaping the Asian security in the coming decades. The key thematic questions that will weave together the multiple interactive sessions of the conference are as follows. What role can India play in shaping the structural and normative parameters for Asian security? What are India's strategic preferences and choices for Asia's security future? How do the major powers in Asia and outside, particularly United States, view India's role towards cementing Asian security? Has India transcended its regional role as a South Asian power to become relevant for a broader Asian region and beyond? And what are the key security scenarios that might play out in Asia, and how should India respond to them? I hope these important issues will receive detailed deliberation from our participants, and also with the active participation of the members of the strategic community. And therefore, I welcome you once again, all of you, to this conference. I hope you have a wonderful time over 3 days and intellectually stimulating exercise. Thank you, and thank you for coming over once again.